welcome to the mathematics class. Now this class is for class 9 and we were doing chapter simultaneous linear equations. In this chapter we have already discussed the first method, that was substitution method. Second or the next method is elimination method. Now what is the elimination method, or what do you understand by the word eliminate? Eliminate means to remove. What are we going to remove in this? We know that there are always two variables. Now out of these two variables, one variable is removed. How is it removed? We try to equate the coefficients. Suppose I take example just like, let's say 2x plus 3y is equal to 9, and I say 3x minus, let's say, minus 2y is equal to, let's say, 14. So what are we going to do? These are the equations. We need to solve them for the values of x and y by elimination method. If this 2x is multiplied by 3, it will be 6. It means if we multiply this whole equation by 3, we can equate this, and if we multiply this whole equation by 2, this term and this term can be equated. Later on we can subtract them and 6x and 6x will get cancelled. So it means in one way we have eliminated x. Or in this, if you multiply by 2, let's take y term. So 3 into 2 is 6x, this will become 6y. And the second equation, if you multiply by 3, it will be 6y. Now, if you add these two equations, plus 6y minus 6y will cancel. It means y variable will be eliminated. So, elimination method is we need to eliminate any one variable to get the value of other variable. When we get the value of other variable, that value is substituted into any of the equations to solve or to get the value of the leftover variable. I'll take a question and then we will discuss how it is solved. So let's take a question, and sometimes this method, elimination method, is much easier than substitution method. I'll take up a question. I'm discussing exercise 5.2. and I'm doing question number 2, second part. I will be discussing in the multiples of 3, but first to make you understand, we will be discussing question number second part. And the question is 2x minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0, and 2x upon 3 plus 4y plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 0. This is the equation. So first of all, what we can do, or we can write this equation as 2x minus 3y is equal to 3, and this can be written as, or in this you can take LCM as 6. Try to make it linear in this form. So LCM is 6, so this will become 4x plus 6 4s are 24y and plus 3 is equal to 0. The 6 goes to this side, it becomes 0. So final value becomes 4x plus 24y is equal to minus 3. This is equation number 1. Let's say this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now we have to eliminate any value. So if we eliminate, you can see this is plus, this is minus. If we make 3y as 24y, plus and minus will cancel each other. So what we are doing? We are multiplying equation number 1 by 8. Multiplying equation number 1 by 8. We get 8 to the 16x minus 24y is equal to 24. This whole is multiplied by 8. So 8 to the 16x minus 3y into 8 is minus 24y, and 3 8 is 24. And then subtracting equation number 2 from this, subtracting or simply adding, not subtracting, adding equation number 2. So it is 4x plus 24y is equal to minus 3. When you add these two equations, plus and minus will cancel each other. You will be left with 20x is equal to 24 minus 20 is 21. X is 21 upon 20. Now you got the value of x is 21 upon 20. Now this value of x can be substituted in any of the equation, either this one or this one. So what we are doing, I am substituting the value of x in the first equation, means 2x minus 3y is equal to 3. So 2 times of 21 upon 20 minus 3 times of y is equal to 3. Now 2 tens is 20, minus 3 goes to this side and 3 comes to this side. So 21 upon 10 minus 3 is equal to 3y. LCM will be 10. This will be 21 minus 30 is equal to 3y. It means this can be 21 minus 30 is minus 9 upon 10 is equal to 3y. So minus 9 upon 10 into 3 is equal to y. 3 3s are. So final value of y is minus 3 upon 10. This is the value of y and this was the value of x. This is one way of solving. Means what we have done in the first, you can see in the first two equations, first we converted this equation that was in denominator and numerator form, we converted to a linear form. Then we try to equate any one of the variable. In this we have equated variable y. We would have also equated variable x, means this would have been multiplied by 2 and then we would have subtracted. But this is the way how we solve it. Now we are moving on to question number 3, second part. This is very important stuff. Question number 3, first and second, both parts are of the same type. So I am taking the second part. Now this is a special type of question. Whatever is the coefficient of x in the first equation, same is the coefficient of y in the second equation. Whatever is the coefficient of y in first equation, same is the coefficient of x in the first equation. So what you will do, first method or elimination method, we try to make the coefficients equal. What we can do, we can multiply this whole equation by 53 and second equation by 41. Either we can do one thing, we can multiply this whole equation by 53 or we can multiply this whole equation by 41. But that is a big calculation and means 53, 135, 147, 41. This is a big calculation. So there is small method, I'll tell you how to solve these type of, but this method is only applicable when this condition is there. This condition means when coefficient of x is also there in coefficient of y, and when means coefficient of x is there in coefficient of y as well as coefficient y is coefficient of x. What we do? Adding and subtracting these equations one by one. So when you add them, suppose this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2, adding 1 and 2. What we are doing? Adding equation 1 and 2. When you add 94x plus 94y is equal to 282. When you subtract these equations, this is adding and then we will subtract and subtracting. When we subtract 41 minus 53 minus 12x plus 12y is equal to minus 12. We got, once we added, this was we got adding and this was we got by subtracting. Once we added these two equations, we got this value. Once we subtracted these equations, we got this value. Now you can see if we divide, if this total can be divided by 94 and this total can be divided by 12. After adding, you can see it is 94x plus 94y is equal to 282, and after subtracting, you can see minus 12x plus 12y is equal to minus 12. It means if we divide this whole equation by 94, you will get x plus y is equal to 3, because when you divide 282 by 94, both these are 12, 27, 28. So you got this equation, let's take it as third equation. And when you divide it by 12, you will get minus x plus y is equal to minus 1. This is equation number 4. Now this huge equation has been converted into very simple equation. Means equation number 1 and 2 have been converted to equation number 3 and 4 by adding and subtracting. Always remember, when these are like this, you can see this and this. If it is something like this, you will add and you will subtract. Then now these equations are there. What we can do, if we add, plus and minus will cancel, simple. So simply add these equations, this cancel. You got 2y, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, so y is equal to 1. You got y as 1. Substitute the value of y over here, means x plus y, that is 1, is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 minus 1, that is 2. You got the value of y as 1 and x is equal to 2, that is the final value. If you want to check, cross check, just put the value over here in any of the equation. I am substituting 41 into x was 2. So 2 plus 53 into y is 1. So 41 into 2 is 82 plus 53. That is 3 and 2, 5, 8 and 5, 13, 135. So this is 135. It means whatever value we have solved is right, or our calculation is right. So this was question number 3, second part. Now we move on to question number 6. Let's see what is there in that. In question number 6, there are 3 equations given, and in order to solve the linear equation, we need only 2. So if I say A is equal to B is equal to C, it means A is equal to B as well as B is equal to C. If A is equal to B is equal to C, it means A is equal to B and B is equal to C. Same concept we are going to apply here. First we can say, that x minus 3y is equal to 3x minus 1, first part. So from this we can solve it. X minus 3x comes to the side. It means x minus 3x minus 3y is equal to minus 1, and that becomes minus of 2x minus of 3y is equal to minus 1. From these you can take minus common, so you are left with 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 1. Minus and minus cancel. So equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 1. We got one equation. Now we have equated this and this. Now we will be equating this and this, second and third, or B or C, that way. So 3x minus 1 is equal to 2x minus y. Now 3x goes to this side, or it will be, we can say it is 2x minus 3x minus y is equal to minus 1. This moved to this side, so it will become negative. So here we can see this will become 2x minus 3x is minus x minus y is equal to minus 1. Minus is common, so x plus y is equal to 1. When minus 1 and minus cancel, so we got second equation as x plus y is equal to 1. This is the second equation and this was the first equation. Now simply we have to solve these equations. You can see first is 2x plus 3y is equal to 1, and second is x plus y is equal to 1. If a second equation is multiplied by 2, we can equate the coefficients of x. So I am multiplying this whole equation by 2. So now we will get it as 2x plus 2y is equal to 2. Let this be known as equation number 3 and this as equation number 4. Now, I am rubbing this side, so now this equation minus equation number 3 minus equation number 4 means we can write equation number 3 minus equation number 4, that is we will get 2x plus 3y is equal to 1, 2x plus 2y is equal to 2. When you subtract minus, this will cancel off. 3y minus 2y is simply y, and 1 and minus 2 is minus 1. You got the value of y as minus 1. Substitute this value in maybe here or anywhere. So x plus y, we know that x plus y is equal to 1, x minus 1, y was minus 1 is equal to 1, x is equal to 2. This is the value of this and this. If you want to check, you can just check in any of the equation was 2x minus 3y. So if you want to check, 2 2s are, this will become 4, minus 4 3s are 12, and minus of minus 1. So is equal to, I'll just take it out. Okay, this was the original equation. We will just try to see whether we have done right or not. So just put wherever x is there in the equation, put x equal to 2 and y is minus 1. So if this was the equation, I am writing 2 minus 3 into y is minus 1 is equal to 3 into x is 2 minus 1 is equal to 2 into 2 minus of minus 1. Let's see. So 2 and plus 3 is equal to 3 to the 6 minus 1 is equal to 2 to the 4 plus 1. Everywhere you will get the value as 5. It means whatever we have done is all correct. So this is how we solve it. Now we move on to question number 9. 9 question, second part is x upon a minus y upon b is equal to 0 and ax plus by is equal to a square plus b square. Though this question is very easy if you solve it by substitution method. Why? This x upon a is equal to y upon b. Means if you solve it by substitution method, you can say x upon a is equal to y upon b, because it is 0, this will go to that side. So xb is equal to ya, or you can say x is equal to ya upon b. Substitute this value over here, means a into ya upon b plus by is equal to a square plus b square. LCM, take LCM. So it will be a square y plus b square y is equal to a square plus b square into b. From this you take y common, you are left with a square plus b square and is equal to a square plus b square into b. This and this cancelled. So y you will get as b, and then just put the value of y as b. B and B will cancel, x will be value. The value of x will be a. This question is very easy by substitution method, but we have to solve it by elimination method. So let's see what we are going to do. This was we solved by substitution method. Now in this you can say that if you take LCM as a and b, this will be bx minus ay is equal to 0. And second equation is ax plus by is equal to a square plus b square. In elimination, we need to make any one of the coefficients of any one variable equal. So here you can see minus and plus. So if we multiply the first equation by b and second equation by a, we can make the coefficient of y's equal. So multiplying this equation by b and multiplying this equation by a, what we get? B square x minus a by is equal to 0. And in the second equation, if you multiply, it will become a square x plus aby is equal to a times a square plus b square. Now when we add these two equations, minus and plus, these values are equal, they will cancel. And when you are adding, you can take x common, you will be left with a square plus b square is equal to a, this into plus 0 will be the same, only a into a square plus b square. So x will be a times a square plus b square upon a square plus b square. This and this cancel, you got the value of x as a. Now you substitute this value of x as a anywhere. Let's substitute it in the first equation. First equation was bx minus ay is equal to 0 and x you got as a. So b into a minus a into y is equal to 0. So b into a is equal to a into y. So b into a upon a is equal to y. This and this cancel. You got value of y as b. So this and this x is equal to a is the value of these equations. I hope this is understood. Now we will try to do one more question, that is 12th, and that finishes your exercise and this topic also. Now question number 12, they say, can these equations hold simultaneously? Means, is it possible that for one pair of values of x and y, all these equations exist, or all these equations will satisfy or not? So let's see. Let's take this as first equation. Second is 11x plus 5y is equal to 87. And third one is 5x plus 4y is equal to 43. First is 3x minus 7y is equal to 7. Now what we will do, we will solve any of these two equations, and whatever we get the values of x and y from any of these two equations, and we'll substitute those values in the third equation or in the leftover equation. If it proves, or if the right hand side is equal to left hand side, it means yes, it is possible, or these equations hold simultaneously. So I am taking equation 1, that is 3x minus 7y is equal to 7, and I am taking equation number 3 because you can see the calculation part is less as compared to the second one. So I am taking 5x plus 4y is equal to 43. Now plus, this is minus, this is plus. So if we make the coefficients of y equal, then this portion will be eliminated. It means 4, and this equation has to be multiplied by 7. 7 4s are 28, 4 7s are, means we are trying to make the coefficients of y equal. So in this you will get 4 3s are 12x minus 28y is equal to 28. In the second equation, 5 7s are 35x plus 28y is equal to 7 3s are 21, 2 28, 29 30, 301. 7 3s are 21, 2 carry, 7 4s are 28, and 2 30, 301. Now we will add these two equations. When we will add these two equations, these 2 minus and plus 28y will get cancelled. Now 5 and 2 7, 47x. Since we are adding these, so this will get added, is equal to 301 plus 28 is 329. So x will be 329 upon 47. 7 7 is a 49, 4 carry, 7 was 28, and 4 32. So this is, you are getting the value of x as 7. We got the value of x as 7. Now put the value of x as 7 in any of these equations, either first or third. So what we are doing, I am putting it in equation number 1 because this is quite easy. 3 into x is 7 minus 7y is equal to 7. This is the first equation. So I am putting the value. 7 3s are 21, or this becomes this becomes 21, 7 comes to this side, minus 7, this goes to that side, plus 7y. 21 minus 7 is 14, is equal to 7y. So y is equal to 14 upon 7, that is 2, implies that y is equal to 2. You got the value of x as 7 and y as 2. Now what we'll do, we'll substitute these values in third equation or leftover equation in the left hand side. If it comes equal to 87, it means our calculation or what all we have done is right. Let's see, 11x plus 5y is equal to 87, x is 7. So 11 into 7 plus 5 into y is 2 is equal to 87, 77 plus 10 is equal to 87. This will also be 87 is equal to 87. It means right hand side and left hand side are equal. So from this we can make out that yes, this linear equation is simultaneous, and the part or question also asks find the value of x and y. So x is 7 and y is equal to 2. I hope this is understood by you all, and we have discussed exercise 5.2 of M.L.Aggarwal, and I expect everyone to please revise and write the questions, solve the questions, practice the questions. Next topic will be cross multiplication method. And in case you have any doubt, please write exercise name, question number, its part. I will give you the solution, right? And if you want, I have already given my WhatsApp number there. If you want, you can put your query there also. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.